So the question is, if we were planning our cities for people, would we make pedestrians and cyclists an afterthought in our thinking? So here's a good example. We're at the Gardiner in Spadina. At this particular intersection, you see a lot of pedestrians. We have a lot of residential development to the north of here, stores, shops, employment areas. To the south of us, we have the waterfront, other residential condominiums. So we have a lot of pedestrians and cyclists in this area. But the question is, have we designed it for those people? Now, if you look at this particular intersection here, you have no crosswalk, you have no pedestrian signal, you have no warning to drivers that they need to look out for pedestrians. And if you're a cyclist, you somehow have to figure out, if you're going straight through this intersection, how to get through that solid line of two lines of traffic, motor traffic coming and turning right here onto the Gardiner Expressway. In 2010, a 63-year-old cyclist who was crossing on the opposite side of this intersection was hit and killed by a streetcar going southbound. We asked the coroner for a review of pedestrian and cycling deaths at that time, and the coroners made various recommendations, including recommendations about how to make intersections safer. But the point of all of that is that 4 years after that 63-year-old fellow died in this area, the neighborhood has grown in terms of residential developments, but it hasn't grown in terms of pedestrian and cycling safety. If we're planning cities for people as opposed to motor vehicles, then we have to start making pedestrians and cyclists a priority in our thinking and not an afterthought.